It remains for me to invite our main speaker, the Minister of the Interior of the Republic of Cyprus, Mr. Neoklis Syllikiotis.
Honorable members of Parliament and the European Parliament, Mayor of Barnet, dear friends, I would like to express the profound gratitude of the Government of Cyprus for your presence here today. It is highly appreciated that you are with us this day, which marks 35 years after the unlawful Turkish invasion of Cyprus. 35 years of division are more than enough. It is a high time now for the international community and above all for the Cypriots themselves to stand up to the challenges and grasp the current momentum, moving decisively towards the comprehensive settlement in Cyprus. It is commonly accepted that the new government of Cyprus under President Christofias has reinvigorated the interests of the international community in the Cyprus question and brought new impetus to the efforts for the United Nations for a fresh beginning in the peace process. As you are aware of, the two communities are already in a process of negotiations. There are many obstacles and difficulties in this process which have been foreseen for the very first moment. In many matters there have been convergences and a certain progress. It is, however, true that there are major differences and divergences in very important matters. I want to stress that even though we are not satisfied as regards what has so far been achieved, what we have is not a hopeless situation. There are also positive elements in the dialogue. Irrespective of difficulties, we are continuing with the negotiation and expect that the sincerity and goodwill exhibited by the President of the Republic to be met by the other community and Mr. Talat. We have made clear that the Cyprus settlement has to be reached by Cypriots for Cypriots. This solution on which the President insists does not mean that the Cypriots will be able to reach a solution all by themselves. The key of the Cyprus settlement lies in Ankara. Turkey must undertake her responsibilities under international law and align her policies with the demands of the UN Security Council resolutions on Cyprus. The United Nations Organization offers its good offices on the basis of the relevant resolutions and support the negotiation process. We will continue so that the United Nations Organization continues to maintain the Cyprus problem high on its list of priorities. At the same time, the European Union has also a serious role to play. It is now a position of the EU that Turkey, in her accession course, must fulfill her obligations to the Union and the Republic of Cyprus, but also to cooperate for a solution which will serve first and foremost the interest of the Cypriots. It is known that Cyprus and Greece support the full accession of Turkey to the European Union. This support, however, is not unconditional for Turkey's accession process to continue to run smoothly. Turkey has to fulfill the obligation he has undertaken through the additional protocol of the Ankara Agreement. In this context, we deem an imperative and appeal to you and the international community in general to exert pressure on Turkey to move decisively in a constructive manner towards the direction of a fair and just solution of the Cyprus question in line with the international law and the principles of the UN Charter. Dear friends, we have on many occasions reiterated our principal position that there can be no other end to the possible future direct negotiation but an agreed settlement which will provide for the evolution of unitary Republic of Cyprus into a federal stage which will be the common homeland of the Greek Cypriots and the Turkish Cypriots. We firmly believe that the basic parameters of the solution should comprise such fundamental elements as the termination of the Turkish occupation, the end of the Turkish colonialization policy, the reunification of Cyprus, territory, people, institutions and economy, and the safeguarding of the human rights, common European values and principles, and basic freedoms of the entire Cypriot population. Honourable members of the Parliament, dear friends of Cyprus, on behalf of the President, the government and the people of Cyprus, once again thank you very much indeed for your solidarity and noble efforts of these years to achieve a just and fair settlement in Cyprus. Undoubtedly, your valuable support and encourage and strengthened our continued struggles with the aim of ending the occupation of Cyprus and reuniting its people, territory, institutions and economy. This faction of yours is very important for the Cyprus cause, and I must tell you that it is much appreciated. From my part, I can assure you that President Christofias will continue to work hard for the achievement of a solution, remaining committed to principle, exhibiting decisiveness, but also the flexibility necessary in the negotiations. His vision is that Cyprus and its people be reunited in conditions of permanent peace and security, and for the country to become a bridge of cooperation in the region.